welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be really fun I take you with me to some of my favorite cafes in Berlin. Since I'm the most active currently in the Prenzlauer berg area, we're gonna be visiting the cafes there. These are the cafes that, in my opinion, have maybe the best vibes, whether that's it for sitting down and reading a book, whether that is for just people watching, or whether that is for, you know, good matcha and quality pastries. And yeah, these are my personal recommendations. Berlin is a super vibrant city and there are constantly new cafes and pastry shops and wine bars opening. However, these spots have been constantly the places that I've been returning to despite trying other things. So I'm hoping you enjoyed this video, and maybe if you're a Berliner or if you're coming to Berlin, you've either tested them out or you get the chance to try them out. And if you do, let me know in the comments. Let's go! The first cafe that we're going to is called Bronco. It's one of those cafes that when you pass by, it has such a nice aura and vibe. There's a lot of people sitting in front on the sunny days, and it's just a cafe that you want to also sit at and just be a part of the good mood. There it is. Hi. 10 out of 10. I really like to switch it up sometimes, and this is curcuma latte, which is super beneficial for your health also. Why I like this cafe so much? I think because of the prices. Even though they don't have matcha, the prices for coffee and other things are super affordable, which for this area is quite unusual. So for example, my turmeric latte was $3.80 without tip, and I think that's such an affordable price for like drinks these days, because just wherever I would go, matcha would initially be €5, and the fact that you can be in this area and still find cheap coffee and cheap drinks and pastries is healing my financial self. This little buddy keeping me company. Hi! That I can just sit there, read a book, people watch for a really long time is one of the qualities that make a good cafe to me. So if you are in this area and you're searching for a cafe that you can sit at for hours, read a book, maybe people watch, this one's definitely for you. A 10 for me. Gorgeous. Right, I am making my way to the next cafe, which if you've watched my previous vlogs, you've seen me there quite a lot. It's called Open House. Open House is one of those cafes that you just hope they would open in your area, because the vibe is there, the matcha is good, they do breakfast sort of food and pastries, so it encompasses everything that you would want from a cafe that's really close to your home. And I'm a huge fan of the interior and just how it looks, and that not many people go there, so I think that's a bonus for me. It's located on another quiet street that I quite like. I think the cafes that are more secluded and there's not much traffic or noise going on are my favorite. And anything from this place is their cookies. They're mad good. A really solid matcha. Altogether, matcha and the cookie were together with a tip were $8.50. So you guess if that's affordable or not, or expensive or not. Now let's try the cookie. Hands down, one of the best cookies, honestly. Man, it is so good. I don't know, the saltiness and the texture and everything just works, and it's so buttery. Wow. I could come here just for the cookies. I do, actually. Finished at Open House. Love the place. It got super quiet. I enjoyed some reading time there. So if you're looking for a cafe that's more secluded, you have more peace, this one's definitely for you. My rating for this place, if I really have to be nitpicky, it would be probably 9 out of 10, purely because the prices, I wouldn't say they're high, but just, yeah, if I compare it to Bronco, they're higher, but they're completely normal for this area and for matcha and for a cafe place. So if I really have to be nitpicky, it's 9, otherwise it's 10. So definitely recommend this place. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I am continuing my journey towards the other end of Prenzlauer Berg, and we're going to this place called Kajumi. Kajumi has been one of those cafes that I kept returning to, really because it's such a hidden gem. I enjoy spending hours there journaling, drinking, and it's one of those places that does a really, really good matcha. And I love the cups that they serve in, I love the decor, I love the crowd that goes there, and just sitting outside in the summer is honestly one of the best experiences. It's really good for people watching, it's really good for just relaxing and soaking in some sun or enjoying a really good cup of matcha. And one thing that's worth mentioning as well are their pastries. So they do really good kind of like crumpets and cookies as well, and I always make sure to, yeah, whenever I'm there, I always make sure I order one. This area has to be one of the prettiest areas in Prenzlauer Berg to me. The houses, the architecture around it, and just like bars and restaurants that are here are so pretty. I really love it here. It's absolutely full. I was not expecting that, but I kind of should have anticipated since it's the weekend. It's warm. It's Look at this matcha. And the plates is so nice. Matcha this. That's a really good matcha, guys. The best so far. A 10. Not much to say. I forgot to update you about the price. So I had a matcha and a cookie, and together with the tip it was $8.40. So it's a bit cheaper than open house. The matcha was the best. I really love their matcha. I think they make really good matcha. So if you're a matcha lover and you don't know where to go to get a good matcha in Berlin, Kajumi is definitely the place. And also the hazelnut cookie with the white chocolate was absolutely bombastic. If I have to give a rating, definitely a 10, and definitely a place that I am going to go back next weekend or maybe before that. All right, our last stop is a cafe called Simple. It is one of those cafes that is laptop friendly, and they do a really good cup of matcha as well. And if you're into specialty coffee, this is definitely a place you should check out. So again, you've heard this over and over in all of the cafes that I recommended, but this one as well is in a very secluded sort of area, not a lot of traffic around, and is very good for people watching and just sitting down and enjoying the area. So yeah, definitely recommend. Here we are.
I'm with you in 1 second.
Yep, no worries. I switched it up a little bit and took hojicha. Really good. Really some sun. Honestly, this is one of the best hojicha I've had, which is basically just roasted green tea. And if you haven't tried it, you have to try it. It's really nice. Alternative to matcha as well. Together with tip, it was €5.88. But I think because it's a specialty coffee shop, I ordered hojicha. I guess it just makes sense that it would be a tiny bit more expensive. Worth it though. It tastes delicious. Alright, that's it for my coffee journey, matcha journey. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and if you managed to try any of the cafes, definitely let me know. And if you want to see more of these, or if you're interested about my favorite restaurants or any other cafes in other areas of Berlin, let me know. I would love to do it. I have so much fun filming this. So yeah, leave suggestions down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Really good.